Punching is a movement riddle that is complex enough to keep kung fu masters and boxing coaches busy for a lifetime. And yet it's instinctive enough that even someone who has never punched can take a pretty decent swing if properly motivated. The skill we will be talking about today is often done through instinct, but it becomes many times more powerful and more effective when done consciously. It is a prerequisite to any kind of serious punching power, or power in almost any movement pattern for that matter. It is known as kinetic linking, the skill of uniting the whole of the body into one powerful movement. In order to understand this concept, let's look at a samurai swordsman. From his fighting stance, he brings the sword overhead, extending his hips, his torso, as well as opening up his shoulders and bending at the arms. When he swings down, it appears to be one fluid motion, because in a skilled person, it basically is. But in reality, it's a combination of smaller movements all working together to create one larger, more powerful movement. His hips and his torso crunch down, creating a wide, short arc of motion. His shoulders and arms come down, creating a longer arc of motion, and his elbows and wrists extend to add a third arc of motion. If done with proper technique, these motions will all join together to create an extremely powerful movement pattern. Now let's look at the somewhat more complex case of the right cross in boxing, an extremely powerful punch that is still very easy to learn. Here we will have the beginning movement of the back foot pivoting while it pushes through the ground. Then the back leg extends, followed by a torquing of the hips and a twisting of the torso. After this, the shoulder arcs forward as the arm extends, and finally, contact is made. In this case, the force created by each area of the body is funneled into a single direction, the target. If this work was done with the arms only, it would be many times weaker than the whole body working together. But to get this right, it must all flow together as one fluid movement pattern. This requires proper timing of movement and a certain amount of sensitivity and awareness to your own body and the forces it's producing. To link the force of your muscles together so that it hits with maximum power, try to exaggerate a few punches while practicing on your own. Make them feel almost like a baseball pitch, as it's a movement based on kinetic linking that most people have some kind of experience with. You don't want the end result to be a punch that looks like a wild baseball pitch, but you do want the force of the punch to flow through your right cross in a way that feels similar to the pitch. If you're paying close attention, you can literally feel the kinetic energy you're producing as it travels its way through your body. Well, that's it for today. If you enjoyed, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you wish to see more, go ahead and click subscribe. And as always, keep moving, everyone.